Hello, it's Marco Montoya here from Marco 3D, and today we're just going to be talking about some tips in level design. Now, very most utter basic level, Shift A, mesh, plane. That is a level. Stinking boring, but it is a level. When doing interior levels, I always prefer to set the origin to a corner so I can hold control, like so. This means now that if I would like to set an array and just tile it, I can, because I know that this is 2 by 2. With walls is a different story. So I'm going to Shift A, add in a plane. Let's rotate that by 90 degrees. GZ, move it up. And I will move this across. That's cool. So now we've got a floor and a wall. However, if I were to now say I want another floor and another wall on this side, so let's go Shift D to duplicate. Rotate Z 180, and if I were to move this over, now these two faces are sitting on top of each other, which is no good because we're going to get a lot of clashing when we bring it into Unreal, Unity, whatever you want to use. So what I like to do normally is select one of the walls. Actually, you're going to do this for both, and I'm just going to move it over, normally about just 100 mil or 0.1 of a Blender unit. And we'll do the same on this side, GX. And so now we've got that gap. Another very important thing to remember is standardize your door frames. So for instance, we've got this. So I'm going to make this a meter door frame. So that is the center point. That is 0.5 meter. That's 0.5 meter. So this section here is a meter. And for instance, I'm just going to put this up here. Let's make sure it's sitting at, let's just say 1.7 just for now. And when I come in and delete these faces, this is going to be our standardized doorway. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this face here. Shift D, let's just rotate that on Z by 180, GX. And because we've got everything snapped, it's going to sit together. Now it is a pretty big gap in here, but when we come in to create our doorway, so let me just quickly create one. It doesn't matter where we put this door frame, it will always fit the exact same wall. Now, why would we want to do this? Rather than having to remodel a wall every time, what we can do is we can just change the textures on the actual wall. So we can have kind of like an industrial wall on this side, and if we really wanted to, wallpaper on this side. But this transition in here will be smooth, and yet we'll be using the exact same models. So this is just something little to think about when you're creating level or modular pieces. Have a look at, there's a great talk from GCAP about how they did Fallout 3, and I'll put that in the description below. Go check that out. It's a very good video. It explains a lot. And this is just a very simple and basic of level design tips.